Hey everybody, we're back with the third installment of the Twilight Saga Saga. It's been a good week, maybe 2 weeks, since we last did a post on the Twilight book, and we've since read New Moon, and we've watched the movie, and it's Saturday afternoon, and we thought it was time, because I think people have been waiting to hear what I think about it. Not so much you, because they've seen that you love it.
Don't be so sure.
So anyway,
people are always hungry for more of me.
I know I am. All right, so we're going to talk about the book New Moon, which I have to say that's all I haven't read Eclipse or Breaking Dawn or Midnight Blood or whatever's next. But I thought that New Moon was a much better book. It was written better, and I'll tell you what got me. Read, about the Edward basically telling her he's leaving, and then you turn the page and it says September, and then you turn the page and it says October, November, December. I thought that was really cool. That really surprised me, and I started liking it right then. I thought, all right, and I really liked Jacob.
That's about right.
Because in the book, I liked that he, she was getting to be a teenage girl for a change. She seemed happy.
I don't really think she seemed happy, but...
Well, but she just she was happier.
Not happier than she was when she was with Edward.
Well, I liked Jacob all the way through. I didn't think...
Are you rooting for him?
No, I don't think.
Because if you are, then there's going to be a...
No, I don't think I'm... No, I don't think he'll... I'd love it if he was, but I know he won't be. That would be dumb for him to be the winner. So, I don't know. I haven't read them all, so...
The book was hard for me to read.
Did I do good? Thank you. Let's drink it together. All right, go ahead.
This book was hard for me to read because I did not like him to leave. Edward. It makes you, or at least it did me, I admired him for it, that he loved her enough to leave when he thought that was the best thing for her, even though it was so hard for him. So...
He's just perfect.
Well, I liked it. It wasn't as action-packed as I had hoped. I wanted it to be more action-packed, but it was good.
And you were Team Edward no matter what.
Of course.
Okay, so then we watched the movie. Kristen watched it first. I watched it a few days later. Don't go eat lettuce. I'm going to spank you, and it'll be on the camera.
Jeez, Todd.
The movie was silly, of course. And the worst part about the movie
was the wolves.
It wasn't the wolves. It was actually what a great job Taylor... I'm aggravated.
You were saying how...
our video messed up.
You don't have to tell them all that. I think that we should just continue as if it never happened.
It did happen. I was saying that in the movie... I thought Taylor Lautner did a great job of portraying Jacob up until he became a wolf. So he could play... He played the happy, fun, young teenager very well. But
which in reality he is. Probably a happy, fun young teenager.
But when he had to play the tortured, love interest who doesn't want to hurt her and is trying to protect her, he did not do near as well.
Well, you know
as
what it might be?
What?
That for the whole last half of the movie, he had to only wear denim shorts. Cutoffs even. If you had to be on screen there for like the latter half of a movie with nothing on but denim shorts, you think you could do your best acting?
I've always felt I do my best work with my shirt off. I think you can attest to that. I read Twilight, and I watched the movie, and I liked them about equal. You know, I mean, they were different, but I liked them. I liked the book of New Moon way more than the movie.
See, I was the opposite. I liked the book of Twilight, and I did not like the movie as much. I mean, aside from the eye candy factor. And then did not like New Moon, the book, just because of the, sad stuff in it. Mm-hmm. I will say when I watched the movie New Moon, it made me cry.
On what part?
Right after he leaves, and it shows the part where she screams in her sleep, and she's just, staring and sits all by herself at lunch.
That shot was cool too. That seasonal shot when they're trying to duplicate what the book did. I thought the movie had some very cool parts in it. I thought in the wood scene where Charlie and Harry are hunting, whatever it is, there's an out of focus shot of Victoria up in the tree, and I thought that was really cool. I don't think that I don't like Victoria. I thought that was, her little fast run still looks dumb to me, but that part was cool.
So this is not about Victoria as much as it's about the special effects.
Yeah, but that was cool. And that kind of shows you that a movie can do. There's no way that a book could have probably communicated that. The whole Volturi sequence was.
What's that actor's name that plays
Tony Blair and everything?
Yeah, what's his name? Something Sheen.
Yeah.
Not Martin.
No.
Not Charlie.
No. Emilio, I think.
Emilio Sheen.
No. In the book and in the movie, that was a very disturbing. Very disturbing.
That got me when they brought in the group.
The tourists.
The tourists, and there were little kids in the group.
Yeah.
And it was a little boy skipping. Ugh.
I thought it was good. I have not read Eclipse yet because I was going to wait till it was closer to movie time, although we have borrowed the books, so we kind of need to get on that. But I'm reading. I'm going to read that, but I have some of the books I'm reading.
You have some non-Twilight fare.
Yeah, because I'm such a reader.
You crave knowledge.
Fiction.
I crave fiction.
It makes me wonder if we should, when we're done with the Twilight Saga, we should take on other books. Not series necessarily. Maybe you'd read something I like for a cotton picking change.
Which would be what?
The Wheel of Time, all 12 books.
We did have a little bit of a tiff about the Wheel of Time the other day.
Huh. Because I was going to tell you something?
And I said, remember what I said?
I don't love you anymore.
I said, remember that scene in Dumb and Dumber where they're sitting at the bar and that girl's talking to Jim Carrey and all of a sudden he goes, Wheel of Time.
I don't care!
That's what I think sometimes.
That's rude.
About the Wheel of Time.
Well, I'm just saying we could take one book. Maybe we could ease out.
Get started on something that's going to make me have to read 12 books.
No. What if we could ease out of Stephanie Meyer by that new one, the host?
I don't know.
Right. The Harry Dresden Chronicles is good.
Okay.
The Dark Tower.
No. Do not ever, any of you read The Dark Tower. It's heinous.
Evil.
It's pure evil.
All right,
It's got some things in there that should not be in any book.
We'll come back with an episode on Eclipse. And, one thing I've discovered now that we've done 3 of these is that I found some men who have read these books.
In secret.
In secret. They will not admit it for fear of persecution. And so, if you'll go to youtube.com/ToddyRow and subscribe, very soon we'll post a secret video exposing them all. So, guys, sorry. Sorry about that. You just gotta...
He's really doing that to make himself look better.
Why?
You. Why would you expose
I
them?
don't need to look better. I'm Todd Vlog.
Yeah.
Yep.